In this chapter, we will discuss about possible ways to find relevant evidence on the clinical question developed. You can visit the previous video to learn in detail regarding steps involved in development of clinical questions and factors affecting it. To find the evidence, we need to search the computer database of the healthcare literature. Finding the best evidence means the search should be sensitive and specific. Initially, literature search can be time consuming and frustrating. Search engines like Google and Yahoo act as a convenient source of information, but they lack high quality clinical research. Google Scholar is a subset of Google. It provides scientific literature and is freely accessible. Scientific publications include peer reviewed journals, books, etc. It is useful to do the initial searches. Decision support tools help to find a quick answer related to intervention, prognosis, and diagnosis. We can use BMG best practice or up to date. They provide healthcare professionals with evidence based information at the point of care. But they can be only accessible through paid subscription or through affiliation with some hospitals or university. BMG Best Practice has over 10,000 diagnoses. It provides information for diagnosis, treatment management, etiology, and systemic reviews. It provides concise, practical guidance that is regularly updated by experts in the field. The structure is different from BMJ practice. It includes articles including more than 14 medical specialties, though physiotherapy is not the main focus. Selecting search terms help define the problem we are searching for. So let's see some guidelines that help in constructing a relevant search term. Identification of the key element. Which key element more specifically answers the topic of interest? Think for alternative key elements we can use like synonym, dictionary, Wikipedia, medical subject heading, and PubMed. Wildcards are characters that act as a substitute. They are useful to find number of variants for the same word stem. We use asterisk symbol for this purpose. Example, lump represents lumbar and lumbosacral. Database such as PubMed, Cochrane Collaboration, and Pedro use this concept. Combining search terms yield more efficient results. When more than one search term is used, it is necessary to define how the search terms are combined. It helps find the study that contain either or both of the terms. We use and along with or to connect search terms. Or is used for study that contain any of the search term. For example, if a user is interested to search for lateral epicondylitis, he can specify for epicondylitis or tennis elbow. And is used for study that contains all of the search terms. Example, to search for effectiveness of ultrasound in ankle sprain, we can use ultrasound and ankle sprain. Or helps broaden a search term while and narrow down the search. As discussed in the previous video, we know that the best evidence of effective intervention comes from randomized trial or systemic reviews of randomized trial. Pedro is the first choice to look for evidence. It has a database of randomized trial, systemic review, and evidence-based clinical practice guideline related to physiotherapy. It is freely accessible with options of multiple languages like Germany, French, Chinese, etc. It provides two search facilities, simple and advanced search. Simple search allows the user to search easily by entering the text in the search box, but if multiple terms are used, the site will redirect user to searches that contain all of those terms. It contains 12 search fields. Cochrane Library is a collection of database which includes Cochrane Database of Systemic Review, Database of Abstract of Review of Effects, Cochrane Central Register of Controlled Trial, Health Technology Assessment Database. DARE contains Structured Abstract of Systemic Reviews. Central contains Clinical Trials, while HTA contains Descriptive Abstract. The website is accessed through subscription only. Let's take a look at the homepage of the website. The drop-down menu near the search box helps specify the search field. Advanced search option is also present. To make the search more specific, we use and along with asterisk. Example, ultrasound and lateral epicondyle. It requires search that uses qualitative method. For this purpose, we can use CINAHL and PubMed. CINAHL work on subscription method. To search on CINAHL, we divide the topic into two parts. First part includes subject of interest and second part the method used. We use and to combine both parts. Both parts can contain text word or subject headings as shown in the picture. To search on PubMed, the focus is on text word because it has few subject headings related to qualitative research. So let's take a look at the web page and how should we search. The advanced search option allows to search the term individually and then combining them with and. The terms are easily combined because they are shown in the history. For a quick recap, best evidence related to prognosis is assessed through longitudinal studies, particularly prospective cohort study, as discussed in Chapter 3. It has a drawback that information is buried in clinical trial, that is, it is not specifically mentioned alone. Evidence finding strategies is same for prognosis and diagnosis, so we will discuss them together. The best evidence of diagnosis is found through cross-sectional study. The drawback is that few studies are present and no database is present, which means the user searches general medical database, for example, Medline, Embase, Sinhal, and PsycInfo. Medline is available through PubMed. It has two advantages: free of cost and provides efficient searches. It has another part called clinical queries, which helps in information related to prognosis and diagnostic test. To search for prognosis and diagnostic test, use PubMed clinical queries as shown in the picture. The filter option allows us to refine the search further.